Hello guys, Board Game Hero here, and today we're going to be playing Age of Civilization solo playthrough. So in Age of Civilization, there are two types of solo game. One is Skirmish and one is Path to Glory. Skirmish is just a beat your own score, similar to multiplayer 2 to 4 player game. I will be going against an imaginary opponent that has a military strength. He will not move, they will not place workers, they will not take action. I will be the only one to take action, but when it comes to war, I will compare my strength with his strength using this marker, a cube, that will increase by 1 every end of round. I will also be playing with the variant here of the variant innovation variant. It says you can play this in a solo game. You can see here we have an engineering and science. I can get that anytime during the game, during my turn, by paying $1. I have already set it up for solo game. We have 4 wonders here. We have 5 civilizations. These are randomized, but the plague always is always in the fifth spot. So at the third round, there will always be a plague. And I guess yeah, we start with 0, with 0 points, and we start with 3 coins. What else? Okay, the gameplay changes in the solo game is when you rise a civilization, you will not add coins to the other civilization. But at the end of the round, you always add 1 to it, add 1 to the civilization market, and then add 1 coin to the rest of the civilization. So in case there's 5 there, at the end of the round, it will increase by 1. So unlike in the multiplayer game, it's fixed with 5 civilization. When someone gets, it's immediately replaced, and the rest will get plus 1 coin. But in this game, it's not like that. Yeah, so we will be gaining score to see our achievement here. It's like just a table, a simple table here. If you get 25 or more, your superpower, and etc. etc. Let's see. Let's aim for something. So the lowest you can get is Remarkable Clan with 20 points. The best you can get is 35 when it just comes to points, but the ultimate best you can get is 25 with what is this? 3 or less technologies, which is the blue cube, and 9 or more military strength. So that's how you can get the superpower. But I think that's fun. It's gonna be fun. It gives you an objective. Okay, enough talking. Let's start the game. So on my first turn, I will have to rise a civilization before I can take a turn. So let's study Lydia. I guess there's a special rule for Lydia in the rule book. Lydia's main ability, you gain 4 coins, but ignore the effect about, of course, there's no other players. Aztecs is just $1 for building a wonder, but requires 2. What are the wonders here? So this game really requires a lot of planning and thinking. Gain a wonder for free. Okay, I'm gonna get Inca. Yeah, I'm gonna get Inca. So we are the Incas. We have reason to power. I'm gonna place my civilization over here. I hope you can see it. Let me see. Maybe this is better. Okay, so when Inca rises, you gain a wonder for free, and I'm gonna get every turn. If you have 5 or more money, you gain plus 1 point. Game end. Game end. We have 3 game end scoring wonder here, so I think it's nice if we can get more of that. So we can get Great Pyramid. So it's already 1 point. It gives us 1 point, the Great Pyramid. So I'm gonna put my wonder at the side. Great Pyramid. You know what? It's better if we push this up since it's just 3 now. Like that. And then our wonder will go here. So we have the Great Pyramid. Okay. So Let's arrange this. We can take our turn. Inca has three workers, and our build has a discount of 1. Okay. What we can do is we can trade, fish, hunt, and of course we can do a research. We start with 3 coins. Let's think. We can do some hunting. We want points in this game, so we can do some hunting here. We get 1 coin, and then if you have no technology, we gain a point. So we are now 1 point. And then what we can do is we can do a trade. We can do a farm and get 3, and then we can build another wonder later. Or a research. If we do a research, let's see this. This one is engineering. If we buy this engineering, we can get a wheel, wonder. We have 2 discount with wonder. Okay, I'm getting this. So on my turn, you can do this anytime. On your turn, you can pay 1 coin to get this. And I'm getting engineering. So I guess we will be focusing on wonders. So we're going to farm 2 people to give us 3 coins. So we now have 6, and that's the end of the round. We recall our workers. They didn't die. Okay. And then before we move this, let's add the strength, the military strength of the AI or the imaginary opponent. We can discard this now. You can only have a maximum of 1 innovation card. So we can discard this now, the one that we did not choose. And then we can put the strength of the enemy here. So it's 1 strength now. And then we can start moving. That is the... Okay, sorry. Before we move that, this is the end of the round. We add civilization here. And we add 1 to the others. So that is just to simulate player in the multiplayer game. When they pick up, they will get 1 coin, the rest of the civilization. And then you will have more choices here, like this one, Axum. Okay, so it's moving now. There's no war. If there's a sword here, like this 1, 2, 3, we're lucky because the war is in the first already, so it's not gonna happen. The next war will be in this conquest, so that's far. But during the plague, we will lose 1 of our worker. So I want to do a research so we can get a discount on the wonder. And I'm gonna do that. I have decided to focus on the wonders. So I'm gonna go to the research. And or maybe we can do a hunt first. We can do a hunt. Give us 1 coin. And if you have no technology, you gain 1 point. Okay. You know what? Maybe we can do another hunt. So we can milk that. Yeah, let's do another hunt. Let's do another hunt. 1 coin again and 1 point. So we are now up to 3 points. Lastly, we will do a research. We will pay 4 for the research. 3 and a 1. Our research, you get the research cube, technology cube. Let's put it on the wheel so that our wonder, we will get discount. We don't have to focus on the gunpowder now because the next war will be far. It's conquest. So it's not a problem. So I guess we did not rise a civilization yet because we're gonna lose 1 in the plague. So at the end of the round, before you move this, you put another strength here. So it's now 2 military strength, and then we put 1. This is just tedious, adding 1. Then we add 1 civilization here. So we have the Byzantium Empire. Let's recall our workers now. We have 3 workers. Okay, so let's go to the next round. It's gonna be a plague. So we will lose 1 of our worker because of the plague. Sad. And now I think we are going to rise a new civilization because the Inca, the ability is useless now. Okay, let's take a look. Which one to rise? Build only requires 1 to work. Okay, that's points. When you build, you make culture. Culture is 2 points. Lydia gives us 4 when it rises. I guess let's go with the... Oh, ito. Alright. All right, this is good. Let's go with the Nubia. It fits our strategy. So you can see Nubia. The build only requires one to work. Okay, but then look at the bottom. At game end, we gain 1 point per monument or wonder, and we already have pyramid that gives us that effect. So that's 2 points already per wonder. So it's gonna get that Nubia. It rises. When a civilization rises, you discard all of your workers, and you gain whatever worker is shown there. So it's 3. So I'm back to 3. Nubia. I don't know what is this. Okay. I received these two from Nubia. Okay. So how many? I have 6. We can build a wonder because we have 2 discount there. Wonder is only 5. Let's do that. But we will lose a worker. We will lose a worker if we do that, and we don't have enough points. Uh yeah, why not, right? Why not? So let's go build a wonder. That's only 5 because we have a discount here in the wheel. But if we upgrade to architecture and engineering, you can see, I'm gonna show it to you. So this really fits our strategy. Engineering game end, it gives us 1 point per wonder, which fits our Nubia and Great Pyramid. And then if we have architecture, we gain another point for building a wonder. So I guess what I want to do now is I'm gonna research 1 point there and gain a blue. Pay for first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain a blue. Architecture. We don't have money anymore. So I guess we can do a farm. If we do farm, and I guess that's enough. Yeah, let's farm. Yeah, farm gives us 3. And we don't have any more workers to do a wonder, but if I do, I would have done that. But I guess that's the end of our turn. Let's get our workers back. Let's give him a military strength. Let's put a new civilization there. Add 1 to the rest. This is a new civilization. Tiwanaku. When Tiwanaku rises, 1 point per future round. Okay, let's move to the next round. So we have unlocked build. The rest of this action is now forgotten. We forget about that. We have unlocked build, and that is one of our specialties. Starting the round, there's no war. That's good. We have 3 workers and 5 coins. We have a choice of rising or annexing a new civilization. We can do it now or we can do it later. I guess it's better to do it later after the war so we can refresh our workers. Let's see what can I get here. Build only require 1 person to work. I'm looking to rise instead of annexing because I already like the bottom of this Nubia. We need to get something. When I get Lydia, we will get 4 coins, and that is good. I would love that. Yeah. Later we will get Lydia, but for now we are passing that rising civilization. We are only at 4 points. We need to increase that one. For now, what we will do. Build requires 2 person, but with Nubia, it only requires 1 person to do a build action, and it gives us 1 additional point. But we will have to spend all of our money in the getting wonder. So this is 4 points. Wonder is also 4 points. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with wonder because it gives us a point at the end of the game. So let's go with wonder. This one will die. This one will die in the war. And then we will rise. That's okay. Wonder, we only pay 5. I'm gonna pay 5 for the wonder instead of 7 because we have the wheel. Okay, we paid 5. We gain 3 points plus 1 point here in the technology wonder. Whenever I gain wonder, I gain 1 additional point. So that's 4 points. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then let's take a look at these wonders. These are my choices. We have Petra, Great Library, and Great Colosseum. Game end 1 point for per 2 technology. Yeah, okay, this is an additional point. I'm gonna get library because we already have 2 technology here, 2 blue cubes if you can see that. Okay, so we got Great Pyramid and Great Library. They're all great. And then we have 2 more workers. That is nice, but we don't have money. We don't have money. We only pay $1 for the build, but we don't have a way of getting $1 unless we do exploit, which we are going to do now because we're going to rise later. When we rise later, we're gonna get more workers. So I'm gonna do exploit. I'm sorry, I have to do that. So we exploit them, this worker. We gain 2 coins from exploiting them, and they're going to die. 2 of them is going to die later. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build. Build only costs $1 because of this bonus we have here. This is my civilization right now. This is $1 discount for build, and build only requires 1 worker instead of 2. I'm going to pay $1 with 1 worker, and I'm going to get 2 points. That's 9, 10. But with architecture we have here, I'm going to show it to you. Build gives us additional 1 point. That ends our round. Let's get our workers back. We have 1. These 2 has died, unfortunately. And then the AI increases his military strength by 1. And then let's add money to the civilization. And we're going to get Lydia. And when we get Lydia, we're gonna get a lot of money. And then this is the new civilization, Ottoman Empire. We're not gonna get Ottoman anyway. So let's move our round. It's in the conquest. During the conquest, we have war. So we are going to compare our military strength, which is the shield in this technology, or any shield icon in the civilization or the technology track. We don't have that. We are at 0, and he is at 4. So we are going to lose 1 worker. We are now down to 0 workers. So starting our round, we are going to rise so that we will get a new set of workers. And I'm going to rise Lydia. Lydia is a good option for this because when Lydia rises, wait, let me show it to you. Then when Lydia rises, you gain 4 coins, and it already has 4 coins on it. So I immediately gained 8 coins with 1 turn. We now have a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins. Okay. And how many workers? We have 3 workers. That is good. We have 2 wonders, 3 workers, and a lot of money. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade to get my engineering up here. I would get 1 point per wonder, and that is good. We're gonna get 3 points per wonder. And after engineering, if I have enough money, I'm gonna go to the wonder. So let's count. So research is 4, and our wonder is 5. Exactly what we need. So first, I'm gonna go for the research. That is 1 point. I'm going to pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna put that on the engineering. So now, whenever we build, we gain 2 additional points. And whenever we build a wonder, that's additional point at the end of the game. So let's do that now. Build a wonder. That's gonna be 5 coins. I'm gonna pay 5. So I'm gonna get 3 points plus 1. That's 4 points. 12 plus 4 is 16. And then we will gain the Great Colosseum. So we have the Great Colosseum, the Great Pyramid, and the Great Library. The 3 great wonders of the world. We have last worker, but we don't have a coin. What we can do is, I'm not sure if there's a point for workers. Let me check the rule book. I forgot. It's just for the tiebreaker, so you can waste all of your workers at the end of the round. So we can do an exploit. So we can do an exploit now, and we can build later. If we do an exploit now, we will get 2 coins, and if we build later, we will get 4 points. That's nice. So let's do that now. Let's exploit this worker, this poor worker. We will gain 2 coins from that worker. 1, 2, and that's the end of our round. Let's get our workers back. These two will die, and then this one will return to us. He will gain a military strength, and then we will add a new civilization here. Actually, this doesn't make sense anymore because we don't have a chance of getting a new civilization, but we're just gonna follow the rules. And then the last round, this is the last round. We unlock culture, but we're not gonna do anything regarding that. So our last turn will go to the build. We only need to put 1 there. This is actually a mistake. I forgot that Nubia's ability to build with only 1 worker has been covered. I didn't notice this error in-game, so let's just deduct 4 points from my final score. The best move for this is I should have passed the previous turn so that I have 2 workers and I can build with 2 workers and to pay only 1 coin. We only need to pay 1 for that. And we're paying 1. We will gain 2 coins. 2 points, I mean. 6, 17, 18. And then because of my abilities here, whenever I build, I gain plus 1 point. And for the engineering, I gain another point. So that's plus 2 points. So we are now at 20 points. I guess with that score alone, we already reached the remarkable clan achievement. Score 20 or more points. So let's take a look later. I guess, yeah, that's the end of the round. We can move on to the scoring. So let's go to the score. I am now at 20. Let's run our game end scoring. It says here, game end plus 1 point per wonder, game end plus 1 point per wonder, and game end, that's not, game end plus 1 point per wonder. And then we have another bonus for the Great Library, 1 point per technology. So let's do that now. Let's add 3 points per wonder that we have. We have 1 coin left. I don't think that counts as a point. Okay, for the pyramid, this is 3 points each. 3, 6, 9. So 29 points. Ooh, 29 points plus for the Great Library, we gain 1 point for every 2 blue cube that we have. So we get 1 point. That's 30 points. No more game end scoring because we didn't get any shield for the Great Colosseum. So let's ignore that. And that is our final score. So we got final score of 30 points. That's not bad. So let's take a look at what achievements we have gotten. Okay, we got the Remarkable Clan because we got 30 points. Check. The Great Kingdom. Check. The Mighty Empire. Check. So the only achievements that we got is the first 3. Remarkable Clan, the Great Kingdom, and the Mighty Empire. Okay, nice. That's a nice game. So let's take a recap here. He's gotten 5 military strength, but luckily for me, all of the war is in the beginning. So we only had 1 war and 1 plague. That made the game easier for me to handle. And then we got civilizations that was focused on, also a technology that was focused on the wonder. So we have the game end scoring for the wonder here, and then the game end scoring for wonder also on the technology. That set our strategy for focusing on the wonders. And then lastly, we had Lydia as a civilization. It has 4 coins in it. When you gain it, when it rises, it gives you 4 coins. And on top of that, it already has 4 coins on it. So it gave us 8 coins towards the end of the game. So that gave us a research and a wonder. Wonder because we have a discount for the wonder with this technology. So yeah, that's the recap. And also, I like to see how the civilization evolved. So if you look at that, so we start with the Inca civilization, and then uh the Nubia civilization took over, the Inca fell, the rise and fall of Inca civilization. So Nubia has risen to take over what Inca has started. So they have absorbed the abilities of the Inca to build efficiently. And then Nubia also has focused on the wonders. They are proud of their wonders. But then they fell, and Lydia has risen to take over of their legacy, or take over of their kingdom, or their civilization. And Lydia is just a rich civilization. They have a lot of money. They are good at trading. So they emerged as the most, they emerged as the superior empire or superior civilization. And it learned or adapted what in the Inca and the Nubia has researched or studied or adapted as their tradition or culture. So that is how the game worked. That is how the engine building worked with just three cards. So that is a really nice game. I would really, really recommend you to play this. This is just, this is just a game. This is just a solo skirmish game. I can play this over and over again just to try to get the achievements. But then again, as a bonus, they also added this path to glory scenarios. So there's more to it than this, but this alone is already fun, challenging, and it makes the gears work in your brain. So I guess that's it. Thank you for joining me on this solo playthrough of Age of Civilization. This is the Board Game Hero. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.